Let's try again. Let's try again. Okay, so combos with Carrie at A+, send pin. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let me know, guys, what you see, if you hear anything. I know Instagram's notifying everybody. So, hi, my name is Carrie Wilson, and I am your favorite BMC. I am your favorite behavior management consultant who works with children, family, and youth who are struggling with challenging behaviors. And Convos and Carrie is for you, by you. So all of the conversations is for us, by us, and it is a time for us to enlighten the village. Yeah. Oh boy, I have to get back into it. So yeah, it's new. But definitely tonight we're going to be talking with A+smoothies. Anthony, if we can get him on here so that he can talk about, we know it's back to school. It's almost the end of September. And we want to talk about health and wealth for our children, for those kiddos, to keep them healthy and thriving throughout the school year. Let me see if I can hit up Anthony. Oh, IG's always giving us problems. Always, always. Let me see. A+. Work. Oh, of course I can't see you. Of course. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How are you?
I can't see you.
You can't see me?
Can you come back on again? Try again?
Um,
Send me a request next time. Come out and send me a request. Because I can hear you, but I can't see you.
wow.
Can anybody see both of us?
Yeah, that's the group.
Oh, you can see both of us. Okay.
It might be sometimes it's the orientation of your phone.
It's
Or are you
also
using a phone or a tablet?
you're really staticky too.
Really?
Yeah.
Um, hmm.
Do you
Kind
want
of
just
swear.
try one more time to log in and to come back on? Send me your request.
Okay.
And if it doesn't work, we'll just go with it. Because I can hear you. Are you at the shop? I can hear you.
Yeah, no, I'm at the shop.
Yeah, I can hear you moving around, but I can't see you. Okay, let's try. Let's hope it works. If not, we'll have to do it with.
Okay. All right, do you got me now?
No, but we'll just have to go with it.
So what I found is that the last time I did a live and my phone orientation was, I think it was horizontal rather than vertical or something like that. Um, it didn't allow me to do it.
No,
So,
mine's upward.
okay, okay,
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like
okay,
unfortunately, a few of my lives I've had to do where I can't see the people.
okay.
But if
Can everybody in the group hear me?
I'm asking them now. Can you guys see and hear both of us clearly? Because I hear a lot of static and background noise where you're at. Can you guys hear that? Do you hear us clearly? Let us know. Give us a thumbs up or okay. Anthony, are you at like the machine going? Because I can hear the machine or something.
Yeah, so that's just the fridges, but I do lives from here like a lot. Maybe if I move away from it a little bit more, so
Yeah.
let me try and see.
Oh, yeah, it's quieter now. It's quieter. It was really loud before, but it's quieter now.
Okay,
Oh, how are you? You guys
I'm
hear
good.
us?
Mm.
Can you hear Hazel? Can you hear us? Or Siobhan? Can you see both of us and can you hear us? Okay. We'll get started anyways. So introduce yourself and just tell us one interesting fact about you.
My name is Anthony. A+ Smoothies. And we make the best smoothies on the planet. Yeah, so for me, I guess I started because I'm a greedy belly kid. Love my belly, but more importantly, I love sharing. I've always loved sharing and seeing the excitability of people, like when you share like good food with them, right? So, yeah, so I guess that's how I got into this, you know what I mean? Just sharing, wanting to share the experience of how good food can make you feel, and more importantly, ensuring that it tastes delicious. Mm.
So did you, so thank you. One interesting fact about you.
I think that was the interesting fact that maybe people don't know about me. Yeah, I just love my belly. I just absolutely love my belly.
Oh,
I love
that,
food.
okay. So the interesting fact is that you love your belly. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we just want to go into like, since it's back to school and the kiddos and we know the germs and like my son was sick by the time like on the first week of school. So we want to just go into like what are some things like why do you think like it's good to what to do to help the kiddos to, be healthy for the next couple of months, winter months where, we are so prone to getting sick and getting, germs out there. So what are some like what do you I know you have that well I'll let you explain it. So what do you do for the kiddos? What do you have for the kiddos for their health wise for the immune system?
Well, I think, it's a combination of the fact that, of course, they're around a lot more people now. So they're a lot more susceptible to germs and viruses, right? So just from a natural perspective, building up your body like naturally, making sure and eating a lot of natural, fruits that are high in vitamin C, right? Packing that stuff, like for them at lunch. Very important that, starting to get kids involved from the time that they're young. So let's say, for instance, that vitamin C helps support their immune system, right? Sometimes we want to pack them a bunch of different like fruits, but all of a sudden the fruits come back, right? Like I have an 8-year-old, right? So sometimes, like you'll pack them all of this stuff and then all of it gets returned. So getting them involved in that particular process. So if you do have the luxury of either A, taking them to the grocery store with you and allowing them to choose which fruits they want for this week, or if you don't have the luxury, you can ask them, right? So again, take for instance, you're looking at, okay, what fruits are high in vitamin C but also potassium? And you ask your AI that, and you get 6 or 7 different fruits, right? Then what you do, hey, little Johnny, okay, out of these 3 fruits, what do you think that you like the absolute best? Same thing. You have a daughter, right, that basically is low in calcium. Hey, AI, what 20 items in the grocery store are really great for calcium that kids would like? And it's going to spit out maybe 10 or 12 different options. And then what you do, you go to Kimmy and you say, okay, so for this week, you have 4 choices. Okay, you have 4 choices. Which choice would you like? So you're ultimately guiding and leading, but they feel empowered because they're choosing. And chances are, just like us, if they like it, they'll stick with it. Right?
Definitely. I think that is a good way. And there's some you're like I know you're and doing them in your smoothies is definitely a good option as well because some people like to drink more than eat. You know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, smoothies are definitely a great option to get in extra fruits and veggies, especially if kids are very picky. That's one good thing that I could definitely say, like about our smoothies. Kids love them, right? So it's just another way to get in fruits and veggies just in case, children don't want to eat it, right? If they can basically drink it. So they can drink their mango, they can drink their berry, they can drink their greens, right? And they're still basically happy on getting that. And again, we're a smoothie as opposed to a juice. So one benefit between the two of them is that there's fiber. So it's not going to hit the kids with that rush, with that sugar rush, as quick as your conventional juices would. Okay, so that's very important to really understand, embrace, and know. Okay, right.
How, yeah.
Another important thing outside of nutrition is rest and recovery, right? Rest and recovery. Okay, so my princess, goodness gosh grief, yeah, she needs 14.5 hours of sleep a night. I mean, that I'm so tired. 5 minutes more, but you slept for 12 hours. I'm saying, but again, remember, like they are going like all going. So they need more rest and recovery than absolutely we do, because again, that will depress your immune system. Okay, so ensuring that they get a really good night's sleep, right? If you have a child that's like restless, right? Again, rest and relaxation, right? Of course, you want the opposite to contraction, right? So you look at relaxation, which is magnesium. Okay, so hey AI, what are some delicious forms of magnesium that I can give my child before bed? Okay, that's why back in the days they used to give milk, right? So sometimes people don't do milk, right? So you can give like a magnesium gummy. You can use, of course, like we use, of course, our pumpkin seed powder because it has 90% magnesium in it, right? But again, there are other options that you can use, right, to give natural magnesium. Technology is advancing. You now have technology at you. Use it for your betterment. Okay? So recovery is another great thing. Another good thing as well too is the opposite, of course, of rest and recovery is movement. Get these kids moving. Get these kids moving. Get these kids moving. The more movement that you have, the more blood flow that you have, the more circulation. Get these kids active and moving. Okay.
Good. That's some great tips to help the kids going and keeping them healthy throughout the winter months when we know there's so many, like you said, so many germs out there, so many things out there. So getting them active, getting them their fruits and veggies in, and if that is by drinking it, then get in contact with you and you have it ready for them. Now I know you have like you have an immune one that it's really good too for like preventative is also important to help them. The shot.
Yes. So from a product perspective, I always like to basically talk in general first, right? So again, the awareness is there, right? Because again, our products aren't magic, right? There's no special, you know what I mean? It is basically what we do is we just take the best of what nature has to offer and present it with a measure of awareness. So that's why whenever I'm asked questions, I don't lead with product first. I want people to really understand and understand what they can do. People come to us if they basically want like a more delicious option or a more readily accessible option, or it might save them time, or it might save them money. So from us or whatever, of course, we have our ginger turmeric shots, right? We have those. Pretty soon we'll be launching our Vitality Cubes. So nice, delicious, crunchy snack.
What?
Nice, delicious,
Vitality
crunchy.
cubes?
Pardon?
Did you say vitality cubes?
I did say Vitality Cubes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, go into that.
Yeah, so it's basically our ginger turmeric shots, but in a delicious, crunchy cube, right?
Oh,
But for certain people, and especially kids, it just might be too potent for them because a shot, you're going to feel it. Okay? A shot, you're definitely going to feel it, right? So we do have our cherry pop. So not full of cherries with a pop of ginger, right? So you're still getting, it's not, again, as obtuse and it's not as quote unquote strong, but it's really good for like kids and even picky kids. You know what? Put it into a popsicle, right? Put it into like the form of a freezy and let them basically have it like that, right? They'll love it. Same, okay? They will absolutely love it, right? And so again, in looking at that, we also got to look at the fact that when you are having, take for instance, I would say um, that is like more reactive, right? You can take it proactively. You could definitely take it proactively. And when I say proactively, that means that you take your little shot, build up your immunity, build up your immunity, build up your immunity. But if you're all of a sudden feeling sick, right, then you basically have one shot, in the morning, then one shot at nighttime to be reactive until your symptoms subside or recede. Then you go back into a proactive state, right?
amazing. Yeah, that's really great. So when will those be available to the general public?
Oh, the Vitality Cubes?
Yeah.
Well, if you're my friend, you know what I'm saying, you can come by and take a shot.
Great.
Pretty soon, pretty soon, pretty soon.
Okay,
it's,
great. And the
it's,
cherry pop
it's
ones, are those new too, or those are like, is that something?
we've always had our ginger turmeric shots and our cherry pop shots, right?
Okay.
Because again, right, because I've always looked at people from a grandiose perspective in
Mhm.
regards to wanting to reach and help, like as many people as possible. And I
Okay.
do know that people have different tastes, they have different dispositions, even people or whatever that basically are in certain medications like warfarin or heart, blood pressure medication,
Mhm.
right? They can't take ginger turmeric, right? They
Oh,
can't
okay.
take turmeric, right? They can't take turmeric, or if they're on blood thinners, they can't take it, right? So again, it's like what's a nice, like alternative, right? Some
Okay.
people might be like, oh, well, you know what? I can't do this or I can't do that. Well, again, we are a customizable smoothie company, right? So we do adjust according to disposition as well, too, right? So if we don't have it, come at us and ask us.
And they truly do, because one of my girlfriends, she had an allergy, and she was able to let you know, and you were able to, get her all set up. So that's really great. So really good
Mm-hmm.
that you're customized and you really take into account what people want and what their health wise with, like tapping into their health. So I love that about it. And for our parents as well, I see here best pumpkin seed protein in GTA.
If you
Thank
know,
you.
you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah. If you
Okay,
know, you
pumpkin seed protein. All righty then. Okay,
yeah.
so can you give protein powder to kids? Is that
So again, that again is a very important question. And the reason why that question is so important is because, again, for us,
Is it a bit wonky? Hang
we
on a second.
use,
Hang on. They're saying that the sound is wonky.
is it coming from my end or is it coming from on which
Which
end?
which end are you hearing any wonkiness, guys? Tell us. Is it my end or Anthony's end?
Testing one, two, three, four. Don't make me sing here. Don't make me sing,
How is it sounding now, guys? How's it sounding? Sounds okay? Let us know. On Carrie's end, my end, I don't have anything. What does it sound like? I don't have anything behind me or around. Is it a banging? A bit better? Background noise.
It sounds slightly distorted.
Okay, let me.
It's
Let me
slightly distorted, but
on my end.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't have
But
anything.
I didn't know if it was me though.
You hear it now? Like still now?
Again, it's a slight distortion. It's nothing for me. It's nothing crazy, but I
Oh,
don't know what the viewers are basically hearing.
okay. All right, we'll keep going then if it sounds it's a little better now. Okay. I don't
Okay.
know. Do I have to get closer maybe?
Okay.
Okay, keep
Yeah.
letting us know if it's really off. Let us know, okay? All right,
Mhm.
keep going.
Yeah. So getting back to it, I want everybody to really take this into check and take this into account. Always know the foods that you ingest, right, are comprised of. Okay, always know. So for us, I'm proud of the fact that we use whole foods. Whole foods. Okay, so you know how I said protein powder? Our powder is actually not a protein powder. It's just naturally high in protein. It's just like if I hand you an orange and say, here, have this ball of vitamin C. Eh, is it a ball of vitamin C? Is it a vitamin C supplement? No, it's just actually a fruit, a whole food that's high naturally in vitamin C. And that's like all of our products. So even our pumpkin seed powder, right? Our pumpkin seed powder is just crushed green gourd pumpkin that is from Styria, Austria, right? That we basically we toast the seed slightly to basically get rid of like the bacteria and the microbes. Then we basically soak it, then we press it, then we mill it. That's it. Okay, no nonsense,
So
right?
then,
And it's really high as 20 grams of protein. And then for women out there, you guys already know 35% iron in one serving, 90% magnesium, and 50% zinc. Okay, so with that said, is it safe for kids? Okay, if it was something again compared, people always ask, well, what's the difference between your powder and like the typical whey powder or the typical this powder, the typical this powder? The first thing is the processing of it all, right? If it's chemically processed, right? If it's chemically processed, because there will be a warning that says, oh, you can only take 30 grams of this, you can only take 20 grams of this, or be careful when taking this, or be careful when taking that. Well, when you read the ingredients, it'll tell you. It'll tell you. It'll tell you. Okay? So read your ingredients. Make sure that you try to stick to whole foods as much as possible. Whole foods will not only bless you more, but whole foods work with your body, being that your stomach has a particular, right? It can discern whether or not to accept things or whether or not to not accept things, whether or not to process and digest things, or whether or not, I don't really want this. When something is broken down so much and there's no fiber in it and it's already been chemically processed, it doesn't go through your stomach, it goes right to the processing centers of your liver, kidneys. Okay? There's no chance for the stomach to stop it. Okay, so very, very important. Very, very important to understand that.
so so then what you're saying is that if you are going to know the ingredients, and if you feel like the ingredients are natural, and then you can make the choice as the parent to give it to the child or not.
Well, again, knowing what the foods that basically that you are ingesting do for you. Okay, well, why would you give a child pumpkin seed powder? Why would you give a child an orange? Why would you give a child avocado? Right? There should be a method to the madness. There should be a reason in regards to why. Okay, so I gave my daughter, when she was a baby, coconut milk and pumpkin seed powder. Why? Because of the fact that I didn't want to give her formula. Ugh. You ever taste formula before? Ew. No, not doing that. But I wanted to get protein, I wanted to get iron, I wanted to get magnesium, and it was a whole food. So why not? Okay? Why do I make sure and give her greens? I don't want her stopped up and blocked up. Right? I want her to be nice and light and, you know what I mean? Going to the bathroom a couple times a day. Okay?
Yeah.
Why don't I give her a lot of carbohydrates before bedtime? Okay? Because carbohydrates break down into simple sugars. And for some reason, her and sugar, doesn't matter if it's fruit sugar, carbohydrate sugar. You understand? Right? So you have to understand and know what the foods that you are ingesting do for you. That's the first thing that basically you do, right? To understand that for yourself before then you apply it for the kids, right? Why would your daughter need pumpkin seed powder? Oh, 1 out of every 3 women are low in iron? Oh boy, I don't want to give her iron supplement. I don't want to give her iron medication. I prefer to basically give her whole food. That's another reason why you would give your child or your daughter or your anemic particular individual pumpkin seed powder. Okay? Doctor said you need more healthy fats. Okay, so that's why I give, right? That's why I give my husband and my wife a corner of avocado every day with dinner. So they get in healthy fats.
Yeah.
It's not just about liking whatever it is that you eat. It's the same thing when you walk into A+smoothies, right? How can we customize your experience today? Why do we make you sample everything when you walk in? The reason why is so that, you know what? You're not just tasting the kale, you're not just tasting the berry, you're not just tasting the mango, because I don't want you to be like, what do I feel for today? No, I don't want you to just add, what do I feel for today? Ask your body, what do I need today? Do I need more energy? Do I need more antioxidants? Do I need more fiber? Do I need more of a meal replacement? Right? Am I a little bit more bloated? And then you adjust accordingly. If you're doing this for yourself, then guess what? Chances are that's going to translate into the way that you feed your kids.
Love that. And I like that. I like to ask your body and listen to what your body is saying that it needs and that it wants. Yeah, I love that. I love that. And for the mommies that she has, mommies and daddies and, Graham, he has it all for you as well. So it's not just for kiddos. Even though we're talking about kiddos right now in regards to being back to school, we definitely want you to make sure that you're knowing and understanding what your body works with and doesn't work with. So for if so